What's up, y'all? It's Glenny So Pretty, and I'm back with another video. This is my new segment called Cooking with G. I'm so excited to show you guys what I do in my spare time. This is my no-bake cheesecake. Yep, I said it. It's a no-bake strawberry cheesecake. Not completely from scratch, but I'm going to show you guys how I made it, and let's get into the video. So what you will need for this is your Keebler ready crust. You need your Ninja. You need 3 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 pound of strawberries. You need strawberry extract, Smuckers strawberry preserves, and sweetened condensed milk. Now you want to make sure you rinse off your fruit. Guys, this is very important. You want to make sure you get that dirt off because they are hand-picked strawberries, okay? Rinse them off. Now what you want to do is take your strawberries that you just rinsed off, and you're going to cut off the green part only, just the green part. I'm only cutting up a few strawberries and I'm leaving just a few behind because we're going to use it for our topping. So you can leave as much of strawberries as you want behind depending on how much you want on the top. If you just want a little bit, that's your preference. I like a lot because I want to taste strawberries with every single bite. So just make sure you cut off all the green parts and just throw them in a container. Just took a few strawberries from the bunch. I didn't take a lot of them because you don't really need that many strawberries. But I took them out and I decided to chop them up because it makes it easier for them to be processed when it's time to make the syrup that you're going to see in the end of the video. And I'm also going to show you how that was made too. But it makes it a lot easier for them to be processed so I can put them in the Ninja. Okay? They look so good. Them strawberries look so good. And they were so sweet. And what I like to do a lot when I'm cooking is taste stuff. So I actually tasted some of these. Don't tell nobody. But I did because they just look so good. And I love fruit. So it's just, why not? Why not take a few and test them out just to see how your strawberry cheesecake gonna taste. After I crush them up, I'm going to take my Ninja cup and I'm going to just put all the sliced up strawberries in there, and I'm going to throw this in the fridge until it's time for me to process them to make my sauce, my strawberry sauce that I use. Sorry guys, my phone is going off. That I use for the toppings at the end, and like I said, I'll also show you how to use that. One thing I love to do, guys, is clean up as I go. So you're probably going to be seeing that a lot because I hate cooking and being crowded. When I'm trying to cook something, I just like a lot of space and a lot of room. And I'm always washing my hands. That's very important. Wash your hands, okay? Look at those strawberries. They look scrumptious. So now I'm going to take my Philadelphia cream cheese. I use 3 of them because I'm making 2 cheesecakes. I should have got 4, but I made 3 work. But when you're doing 2 cheesecakes, you want to make sure you have 4 Philadelphia 8-ounce cream cheeses. You want to make sure you get your condensed milk. You just need a small can because I'm probably only going to use half of it. But just crack them open, put them in a bowl. You want to make sure you add your condensed milk and your vanilla for sweetness. You want to make sure you have your utensils and rinse off your utensils before you use them because even though you wash them and you put them away, things tend to collect dust and we don't want dust in our food, okay? So you make sure you just open them up, put them on in there, and then we're going to mix. So here, now that I open them, I'm just breaking them up with my hand mixer on a very high speed. Only because it just makes it a lot like smoother, I want to say, but you can do it by hand, but it's just a lot more work. So I just use my mixer. Sorry that my hand is in the way because I was really trying to get busy with this hand mixer because I had it on the highest speed that it can go just so I can break them all down. Because, you know, cream cheese tend to be thick, but you want to make sure you leave it out just enough for room temperature. You don't want to have a cold cream cheese. It's just not going to work out. So here I'm using a half a cup of condensed milk. I'm not using the whole entire thing, but I'm just using half a cup. I'm pouring it in there. You can kind of eyeball it too. Like, I like my cream cheese filling to taste kind of sweet, maybe a little too sweet sometimes, but yeah, I just used a half a cup of that and I poured it in there. So after you add your condensed milk, you're going to take your 1 tablespoon measuring utensil, fill that up, you're going to pour it in, and doesn't matter if it's on top of the condensed milk, everything's getting mixed in anyway. Don't be weird, people. Everything's all going to the same place. Now we're going to take our strawberry extract, because why not put that in there? It's a strawberry cheesecake. You can find this at like your local grocery stores in the bacon aisle, right alongside the vanilla sometimes. It depends on what grocery stores you have in your city or your country or your state or whatever. I added about like maybe 5. I probably didn't need that much, but I'm not a professional chef. I'm not a pastry chef. I like to eyeball a lot of things, and like I said, I used to do this for the kids at the camp a lot, and yeah. So what I just did was I added some lemon juice, 100% pure lemon juice, because that just makes everything flavorful, make all your flavors come together. And now we're going to mix, and this is what's going to make it nice and smooth. Make sure it's nice and smooth like butter. I also used a half a cup of sugar in my mix too. Look at that. Nice and smooth, honey. Look at that. It looks just like butter. Maybe not like butter. I may be exaggerating a little bit, but if your cheesecake is not this smooth, then I don't want it, okay? Nobody want no bumpy, lumpy cheesecake now. You want to be able to cut right through that thing and enjoy your slice. So this is the part where I said I should have got 4 cream cheeses, because I kind of didn't have enough for the second pie, but you know, your girl is a finesser. I finessed it, okay? Yes, I made that work, and it was very, very delicious. Now what we're doing is our topping. Why we are refrigerating our cheesecakes to get them nice and firm, because like I said, this is a no-bake cheesecake. So in order to get that creamy filling to be nice and firm, you gotta put it in the refrigerator, guys. Don't be lazy, okay? So what I'm doing now is the strawberries we cut up earlier. I put 3 tablespoons of strawberry preserve on top. I use some strawberry extract because, like I said, who wants a cheesecake with no strawberry flavor? I don't know. You can do that, but I like to taste things. So yeah, so we're gonna process this up in your Ninja or your food processor, and we're gonna throw it in the saucepan. So now I'm just adding a little bit of sugar, only, you know, for the sweet taste. That's why they say be careful when eating cheesecake, because it's real fattening and blah blah blah. Whatever. It's not like you're eating it every day. It doesn't really matter. So I kind of added not even a full cup of sugar into the mix. For our topping, you need cornstarch, vanilla, and brown sugar. And yeah, just a little bit of butter, because butter makes everything taste better. So you want to make sure you put it in a saucepan over medium heat. You want to bring it to a light boil. until you start seeing the bubbling around the edges. You want to make sure everything's nice and melted, and you want to constantly stir until it's nice and syrupy. Look at those after you take them out the fridge. Nice and firm. So like I said, you want to stir, 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 and you want to make sure you add some water to your cornstarch because you don't want no molasses syrup. It is not going to be right if you put this on top of your cheesecake and it's thick as molasses. You want it nice and light and syrupy. So now what I'm doing while I have my syrup on the stove on medium heat, cooking for a little bit. The most you want to cook that is probably like 5 or 10 minutes, nothing longer than that, because you don't want to burn it. You want to keep your eye on it. But since I said I've been doing this a lot, I'm kind of used to it. But right now, I'm cutting up my strawberries for my top of my cheesecakes. I know you see them back there. They're looking real good and scrumptious. But I'm cutting my strawberries up real pretty so I can lay them nicely and place them on my cheesecake. And I'm going to add a picture to show you guys the finished product before I add the sauce on the top. I can't wait to show you guys. So this is how your strawberries should look, because this is going to go on the top of your cheesecake, and boom, there you go. You got the sauce on there, the strawberry sauce, you got the strawberries laid out all pretty. And I didn't forget to insert the picture, but make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.